everyone. So it's been a little while. Today I'm just gonna be doing some sewing, like some hand sewing, and just like doing a little chit chat update of just like everything that's been going on, basically. So hopefully you like it right now. Like, this is the project that I'm working on. I am altering like a sweater vest that I have, and I am basically like I'm pretty much almost done with this project, but I basically took the hem and then brought it up. I cut off a chunk of it just because it was oversized, but it was too long for me. And I also like did something that I'm really proud of, is like not only is the hem like adjusted all the way up, but like I literally changed like it used to be straight across, but then like I basically made it so it's kind of like a U, so it's a little bit more flattering. And I had it in my head, but I didn't know if I could like execute it correctly. So I'm very proud of myself. 1 second. So anyways, that's the project that I'm working on. I'm trying to like be fun and different and use like a fun color. So I chose pink, which I'm kind of regretting because it's kind of showing up white, but like not in a good way. And I'm gonna be going over the stitching because I just don't think it's enough stitching to really show the color. And so I'm going to be going over this, I think, at least one more time, but probably 3 or 4 is what I'm guessing, just because the fabric is really thick. So hopefully the throat clearing is not too bad in this video. I'm getting over a kind of like a cold or a flu. So but like it literally has been like, it's one of those like like coughs that you have for just like a month straight. It's crazy. Also, I am sitting on like a leather cube chair thing, so you're probably going to be getting a couple like weird fart noises throughout this video as well, so get excited for that. So this is my sewing kit. Once I have this like fully organized, I would love to give you guys like a fun little tour because there's a lot of just like fun little items in here. Fun fact, I actually got this from a estate sale. So none of this stuff, I got this with a sewing machine for $30 at an estate sale. And so I'm very, very happy because I know a lot of this, if I were to like go to Michael's today, it would be really expensive. So anyways, yeah, I'm very happy that I have something like this, and it's really cool because it really does have like, it's like old stuff. Like this is a 15-cent spool of thread, which I think is crazy. So there's a lot of stuff like that. So anyways, maybe like my scratchy voice is just better for ASMR anyways. So here are my little scissors. Oh, they're really cute because they have some faded little flowers on them. And I'm currently using this large sewing needle. And yeah, so that's all I'm really going to be using. Like I said, actually I don't even know if I said it, but I have already gone over this fabric once, so it's like already fully stitched. It just needs to go over again to have the color show through, and also just have a more secure stitch because this is pretty loose. So yeah, and just a disclaimer, I am not like a pro seamstress. I really know like not even like the basics. I would say like like below a basic level understanding of sewing. I'm really interested in it, and I really want to like spend more time doing it. I've mostly just done it to like alter my own clothes, and like fix holes and stuff when people need it. I certainly don't do things like by the book, I would say. Like, I don't know, like I just like I don't know like how to properly stitch things up. Like I really just kind of like do my own thing. Someone's doggy is not happy. So anyways, it's a skill that I'm trying to build, but for now, like I literally just kind of make it up as I go along, and I am hoping to build my technical skills later. This project, I'm not super, like, I don't need it to, like, look any type of way, so, yeah. So what kind of got me interested in this, again, is, first of all, I love following people on TikTok that know how to sew, and, like, especially the girls that, like, there's this one girl that recreates like Barbie outfits, like Barbie, like the older movies, like her ball gowns, like literal ball gowns, which I think is so cool. I don't think it's ever something like, it's something in my head that I would like to do, but I honestly think like practically I would never have room to store or work on projects like that. But it's super cool. So I love watching that kind of content. I love people that make vintage fashions. I think just a lot of those things are harder. Like if you're interested in that kind of clothing style, it's harder to get your hands on things that you not only like, but things that are like accessible. I think pricing wise, and also just like size wise, it can be really difficult, especially if you're like a plus size person, to find vintage, like authentic vintage that fits you well and you like there's, I don't know, I feel like I'm not super picky, but I feel like sometimes it's just tough to find clothing that you like patterns that you like. I don't know. And I feel like that becomes like infinitely harder when you're when you have like a less, I don't want to say less common body type because it's really not at this point, but as far as like vintage styles go, it's really hard to go vintage shopping and find a plus size item for the most part. So anyways, that was kind of a tangent. Or even like, not even plus size, but I feel like as someone who's not like an extra small, a lot of vintage styles are like extra small or small. There's not a lot of like mediums or larges that I've been able to find, other than like muumuus. Like that's pretty much it, or like nightgown kind of style clothing, which can be really difficult. So anyways, it's I'm like really on a tangent, but I guess that's the point of this video. So anyways, I really like vintage styles and watching people recreate vintage style on their own, in a way that fits their body best and in a way that caters to their own personal style. I think is really cool, and just in general, like people creating clothing that really fits them well and serves them in the best way possible, I think is really cool. and is something that I would love to do for myself. I, as like a larger chested person, have a huge amount of trouble finding things that fit me and things that fit me properly, especially when it comes to like blouses and, you know, tops and dresses. I have a ton of trouble just finding things that fit my body correctly, and also don't like, I try not to accentuate my chest all that much, just because I don't think, I'm just like not super comfortable with it, not in a bad way, but especially like if you're trying to like wear a dress, you know, to an event with like family members or whatever. I just personally like enjoy staying covered up for the most part in my day-to-day, and not a lot of clothing options, especially right now, but I guess never really fit me correctly in the way that I want them to. So that's kind of like why I personally am interested in learning how to sew more, so I can alter my clothes first of all, and alter them, you know, like execute the things that I have in my head in a more effective way. So alter my clothes properly and alter them in more sophisticated ways, I guess. And then also, like, ultimately I would love to be able to craft like some of my own clothing items, just to like really be able to like find stuff that like really fits my personal style and fits my body well and makes me feel confident, is really like the ultimate goal of everything. I find sewing to be really relaxing. Like I said, I did get a sewing machine. I've used it a couple of times. It wasn't working for a while, and then I finally sat down and kind of like figured it out. So I finally have that working. And what was I gonna say? Finally have that working, and yeah. I want to learn more about the sewing machine. I like know, again, like the bare bones basics, but I wouldn't even say that I have like a basic understanding of it. Like if I went to like a beginner sewing class, I would probably not even know half of the content that they taught. So anyways, I'm just trying my best. I am enjoying it for now, and it's been something like I have never like extensively sewn, but I've definitely done it like in my childhood, and I find it comforting, and it reminds me of certain people that I've had in my life, so I enjoy it. And it's also just like a creative outlet, and I think it's really valuable for people to learn. Anything that helps us become more self-sufficient, I think, is really great. And it's kind of like a dying, like, I don't know, it sounds a little dramatic to call it like a dying art form, especially in the way that I'm doing this right now. But I think in general, like, it definitely is something that people are learning less and less, and it's a helpful skill. It's an important skill. It's one that I wish that I learned sooner in my life. So my spiel. Anyways, as far as life updates, I don't talk super specifically about like my life in my videos, but I definitely have like explained that I have been having a lot of trouble with like work-life balance and my job, and I am proud to say that I quit my job, and I have a new position now, and I am doing really well, so shout out to everyone else that is looking for a job right now. I know it's like half the population. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I am rooting for you. So anyway, something that I am really excited about this job is that it's giving me a little bit more flexibility in my schedule, which I think is really, really important. And that's definitely how I work best. Like, I think I get like big spurts of energy, and then I need to take a break. So I like that it allows me to really dive into projects when I feel like inspired and I feel like high on energy and like I'm ready to go, and then I'm able to kind of step away when I need a break, which is why I am actually filming this video right now. Like, I had all intentions of like kind of powering through a longer day and finishing a little bit early, but I think I just need to take a break right now and then finish up a little bit later. I have about 2 hours of my work day left, so after this I might work out and then hop back on to finish up, and that's something that I really think is like super great, and I'm really excited to kind of have that flexibility now to do that. So yeah, hopefully that's like an inspirational story to everyone that is trying to find a job right now. Like, I know so many people that are looking for jobs, so I feel very lucky to have found something, and something like, not only I found a job, but I found a job that I am like actually enjoying, and I find is like helping me grow professionally, which I think is also rare at this point in the economy. I don't know. So yeah, that's my low battery. That's my little story about my job. So I'm doing better, and I'm really wanting to kind of dive into my personal life and finally having time to like invest in myself, not so much like financially but just like in myself, like spiritually and with my hobbies and with my friendships. It's something that, as you can hear, my team's message is going off. I just want to reiterate that, again, I am not filming this video while I'm on the clock. I'm taking a break, but you probably will hear my team's messages going off. So I apologize if that's like, this video is meant to be relaxing, and probably hearing the team's notification going off for a lot of you is probably not super relaxing, so I apologize for that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm really wanting to invest in myself and my personal life, and yeah, it's something that I haven't had a lot of time to do, and I feel like that part of myself has been really neglected, and so I'm just very excited to get that going again and kind of feel more myself. And I started out this new job kind of wanting to pack all my days in so I could work less on certain days, but I'm kind of starting to realize that for the most part I could probably benefit from working like a somewhat more consistent schedule with scheduled in breaks, like during the day and after work. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I don't know yet. So anyways, that's me. You probably don't want to hear about my work schedule. It's also not super relaxing. So yeah, that is that. And I'm excited. Oh, what I was going to say is I'm excited to film more videos, hopefully more consistently. I feel like I say that every single time I film a video, because every time I sit down to film, I'm like, wow, that was so nice. And I want to do this more, and then I never had time to do it more, and so now I do. So I'm hoping to kind of invest a little bit more into this channel now. I don't know really what that will look like yet, and I don't want to overcommit myself, because this is just like for fun. So yeah. Oh god, what did I do? What happened here? I'm so glad that you guys can't see this close up, because it's actually kind of embarrassing. Okay. Nice. Alright. Hopefully, I feel like this doesn't have too many like ASMR qualities in it. I kind of feel like I should have, what was I gonna say? Oh, like zoomed this in so you could really see like my needle going in and out. So maybe that's what I'll do next time. I don't know. So anyways, that's that. And like this has only been in the last couple of weeks, and I've had such like, you know when you have those like periods of your life where like it's just like freak accident after freak accident, and you're just like, why is this like happening all at once for no reason? So that was me for the last month during this new job transition. And so I'm like finally kind of like getting out of that phase, and like I'm finally able to kind of like put the things into practice that I've been wanting to do. So it's very exciting, and I'm feeling really good about everything so far, other than just like the normal anxieties of life. But yeah, I feel really good. Something that I've been doing lately is I've been watching Love Island USA, specifically because I heard about Sarah Hyland getting like sassed by the men on this show, and I was just interested in seeing how it went down and what happened. I am like almost to the end. I definitely, if you have not watched this or want to watch this, like I'm definitely going to be dropping some spoilers, so click off right now, okay? This is your warning. So again, if you do not want Love Island USA spoilers, please get out right now. But anyways, I have been watching Love Island USA, and I honestly, like, really have been just like grossed out by these men. Like, I know that's not a crazy thing on reality TV, or like an unheard of thing for the men to just be like deplorable and disgusting, but like honestly I'm like kind of still hot off of what's his name, Keenan, him leaving and then just like sassing Sarah Hyland for no reason and getting like so defensive. Like, it was just like a really like, he was like on blast in front of everyone, and when he like, not only was the comment where he was like, oh, like, you know, saying that she was being disrespectful to him, the comment that really got me was her, like, he said something and then Sarah Hyland was like, what did he say? And he was like, oh no, I was just talking to my bro. It's like, you're literally on TV right now. Like, you're being filmed, first of all. You're having this little sassy little side, you know, convo with your boy while you're like on the main stage being held accountable for what you've done. And then you're mad at Sarah for like just doing her job, first of all. I don't know, it was just like so crazy to me. And I just hated the tone and like the demeanor that he took, because I felt like it was so childish. And I really disliked it. Actually, it wasn't when he got sent home. It was when they came back from Casa Amor, and basically everyone was like mad at him for what happened while he was with the other girl. But yeah, I just thought that was so crazy. Like, his vibe switch, his tone, like so disrespectful, so childish, and that was like, I think out of everything, like the most off-putting to me personally. And I feel like not a lot of people were talking about it. They were talking about the other thing that he said. Maybe it was the one where he was like, the one saying specifically that Sarah was disrespectful to him. Because the part that I really didn't like, I mean, I don't like that part either, but I think the part that I really disliked was him like doing that weird little switch up, and like, I don't know, his attitude. Really did not like that. So anyways, that's my Love Island review so far. I don't really have a lot of people that I really like all that much on this season, to be honest. I dislike everyone in their own special way, for things that they've done like throughout the season. Like, I think some people are more likable than others. Like, I don't know if this is like a hot take, but I personally really like Carmen. I just feel like she's like a girl's girl, and so I just like that about her. I know people at first were like she's not here for the right reasons, or people were mad that they saved her in the beginning, but I honestly just feel like you're allowed to change your mind. I don't think that's a bad thing. And I also think whoever went home instead of her, oh yeah, oh my god, what's his name? He's like Icelandic, right? The wrestler. He was a total I'm trying to think of like a different word other than a curse word, because I'm not really gonna curse on this channel. He was so rude. He really was. He was so rude. And like, honestly, just like completely irrational to Berkey. Is that his name? I think so. Berkey. just like the fact that he was like so pissed over like him breaking like bro code, which is like, first of all, if you're in a romantic relationship with someone else, like, you're breaking bro code. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're gonna tell your partner things that happen, and things that are talked about, and I just feel like he was way off base on that one, on like the principle itself. Not only that, but also just like his reaction to things. He clearly has a lot of like anger management issues, and I just like found his responses to be very irrational, and he was just like a huge red flag, and I did not enjoy watching him. So yeah, I really disliked him. So I'm glad that Carmen stayed and he went. And I know some people really disagree with me on that one, because I looked it up. I'm not on Twitter, or X, I guess. Still gonna call it Twitter. So I'm not on Twitter. And I feel like generally that's where a lot of like reality TV discourse happens. But I just like look it up on Google, and usually there's something on it, about it on Reddit or on TikTok. And yeah, some people are like majorly writing for this guy, and I just totally disagree, I have to say. So anyways, that is that. How far am I on this? I might have to get some more thread. I honestly like hate when that happens. I love being able to like use, I just hate like having to stop halfway through and like thread a new needle. That's my current sewing pet peeve. Threading new needles. Anyways, so what else can I talk about? I'll probably wrap it up pretty quickly, once I'm done with this little bit. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Love Island. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to. Not a lot, because I've literally been like dead. I also, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I play Disney Dreamlight Valley on PlayStation, and I've been really hitting that hard, which has been amazing. And I would love to do like ASMR gameplay for Disney Dreamlight. I just feel like that would be like so fun for myself as well as for you guys to watch. Like, I would love watching that kind of content, but I know that requires a lot more hardware and like planning than I'm used to, so I don't know if I really like want to get into that, but I would like to in the future. That's like on my wish list of items that I would like to pursue. But for now, I'm just doing it on my own, and I'm really getting into like redecorating different areas of the map, which has been super satisfying, because I feel like I finally like have enough resources to like kind of execute what I want to be doing. So that's super cool, and it's also, you know, like fall time, so they have their like fall related events that are like obviously Disney themed, so it's just like super fun, and I feel like it really like fuels, I don't want to say fuels, but it like feeds into like my Disney craving in a good way. I feel like it like satisfies me, and makes me not want to like go to Disneyland or like the parks as bad. Which sounds a little psycho, so I apologize. I wouldn't say I'm like a Disney adult, but I'm definitely like a Disney fan, and I really do like going to the parks when I can, but it is very expensive, so I don't go often. So I like finding stuff like this that kind of helps me, like, I don't know, feed the beast inside. To kind of delay that kind of investment. So, anyways, I have a feeling when people look at the stitching, they're gonna just think that I didn't have the right fabric, or what's it called? Thread. But you know, that's okay. That's why we're doing multiple layers, and hopefully it'll look good afterwards. So I'm just tying this off. I usually do 2 or 3 knots just because the fabric is quite, like, it's a knit, so you know, I'm just trying to make this secure, and then I'll go back as much as I can and do a couple there's doggies outside. Do a couple more stitches on top of the knot to, you know, do my due diligence, so to speak. Diligence. And that's how I end off. I'm gonna do, let me see if I can squeeze in another knot. Boop. Okay, cool. Just do one more knot, and then I'm gonna take my little scissors. My one ASMR portion of this entire video. And I'm gonna snip it off. Cool. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I don't know how interesting it was, but hopefully, like, my narration was enough entertainment. I do think I'm gonna zoom in next time so you can really kind of see what I'm up to. And yeah, I will talk to y'all soon. I hope you're doing well. Bye.